Ashe, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I pray that everyone that is listening to this message is doing very, very well. I pray that this message finds the exact people that it is meant to find, okay, for the highest good of all. I ask that only the highest spirits for our good and the good of the collective may enter into this reading to give whatever messages the collective needs to hear. Ashe. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap in. So before I get into the cards, I got a few downloads, collective, okay? And the main message that I was picking up on for you is spirit will not let you fail, okay? The universe will not allow you to fail. So just keep on going, okay? I was hearing to put one step in front of the other. You may not be able to see put one foot in front of the other, okay? Just keep moving forward, whatever you're doing. I'm hearing inch by inch, it's a cinch, okay? So if you take small steps at a time, it's gonna be easier. Don't try to, eat the whole elephant at once type of thing. It's like break something down, okay? So you guys could be breaking something down, or you guys need to break something down into smaller pieces or into a smaller project or something. That way you won't feel overwhelmed. But whatever it is that you're seeking to do, it's very doable. You just have to see it from a different perspective. And I'm hearing come at it from a different angle. Okay. I was also hearing and seeing it's like the Martin Luther King quote. It's like, even if you can't see the whole staircase, keep taking each step and you'll begin to see the plan. Spirit says you're not supposed to know the entire plan up front, okay? Things will be revealed, all right? Spirit cannot reveal to you the whole plan if you haven't even taken the first step. It's kind of like asking a child asking a parent, but what about this and what about that? It's like, you ain't even did this yet. Or what about dessert? You ain't even ate the vegetables on your plate, but you asking about dessert. So finish one thing, and then once you're there, then it's like you'll get to know what's the next step. I'm also hearing it's about control, releasing control, okay, and trusting spirit. This is about trusting the universe, trusting whatever it is that you believe in, trusting in yourself, even if it's you that you are believing in. Trusting in you, okay, is what I am picking up on. Okay. We also have, with me mentioning Martin Luther King, there could be something about Martin Luther King, okay, that Martin Luther King could be significant in some way, but it's also giving me it's like you are someone that is going to be known for creating some type of change or some type of sustainable change in the world. Sustainable meaning it's going to last. Whatever you're doing is going to last. It's going to last in the hearts of people forever. Your products, your services, whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, you even just working on yourself and leveling yourself up is creating is changing your vibration and shifting your vibration. So therefore, it's going to shift the vibration of other people that you come in contact with, okay, versus if you hadn't done that change, so it's kind of like the parallel universe type of thing. So you guys could be tapping in and really shifting timelines, right? Okay, but you would be on a different timeline. You could wake up and if you weren't doing the work, you could put the same clothes on, yada yada, and you can go out, and the people that you will come in contact with, because if you did not do the work, your interactions would be different with those same exact people versus if you actually are doing the work or have done the work. So doing the work is very significant. I'm also getting knowing your history with Martin Luther King, knowing your history, right? His story, her story, okay? What is your story? What are your roots, okay? What is the truth about something is what I am picking up. Knowing your roots, also your root chakra, you being rooted, okay? I'm also with the root chakra. I'm getting hell, right? Hell is the lower three chakras, right? The the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, right? So, and then you have the heavens, you know, which is the rest of your chakras, you know, the 7 chakras, but there's more than 7, right? But just talking something about, it's like you're leaving hell. So it's giving me like, maybe you've been feeling like you've been in quote unquote hell, or some type of jail, or some type of restricted locked place. That's because you had to, you know, you had to balance out your lower chakras. Okay. You had to, do the root work. Okay. Some of you guys may actually be root workers. Okay. Or spiritual practitioners. Okay. Candle workings and, rituals and all of that type of stuff, right? Altars, honoring your ancestors is what I am picking up on as well. I'm also getting DNA testing, knowing your where you come from, what's your roots, okay? So something about knowing something about your DNA, or some of you guys may be getting DNA testing or something like that. You guys could be in the medical field, but there's something about DNA. I'm also getting your DNA is very rare. Also, you shifting your DNA, right? You shifting your cells and so forth by you doing the actual work. So then when you procreate, then it's like you'll have a different species of people that are lighter on this universe, on this planet, is what I am picking up on, okay? But it's like, yeah, knowing your bloodline, it's like you have to know where you have come from. That way you also know where you're headed. What are you leaving behind, and what are you pushing forward into, okay? And then I'm getting, you're carrying the torch. So you're by you knowing where you come from and so forth, you're carrying the torch of your ancestors, okay? And it's so you can not only carry the torch and of what they've done and of your lineage and your history, but it's also about carrying that torch and integrating it into who you are, and to your timeline, into your lineage, and creating something new as well, okay? It's giving me creating new traditions and starting your own thing for your family or your bloodline, right? And what's going to be coming from you, okay? But this is all healing your ancestral line. This is almost sounding like an ancestral reading, but, you know, it's for the collective, right? And it's like you're going to, again, eventually be passing the torch, because you're going to be passing the torch down to your children, or if you don't have children or don't want to have children, to your nieces, your nephews, or to other people that will be coming after you. You will be a shaman, a teacher, or somebody that people look up to, a leader, okay? Is what I am picking up on. A leader with morals, a leader with values, okay? Old jazz could be significant as well. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. Get into it, okay? So, but that's the vibe, that's the energy. It's also giving me, you know, you, again, your bloodline. I'm getting like the 1940s, 1930s, okay, your grandparents, and so forth, right? And then of course, well before that, okay, but really, truly knowing, it's kind of like you've lived multiple lifetimes. So it's like you guys could have been here previous lifetimes, or it's on different timelines in the like late, other, you could have been in other timelines previously and have contributed to the world for what it is today. It's kind of like you may have painted a painting at a museum and don't realize you did that in a different lifetime, but it's still here in this lifetime. And that's what I mean by sustainable change. Every time you come into the timelines, I heard jumping timelines. Every time you come into a brand new timeline, or whatever, it's like you're creating even more art. You're creating more change. You're shifting the planet, and leaving your energy on this earth, okay? each lifetime is what I am picking up on, and this lifetime is no different is what I'm hearing. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here, so there's definitely some type of major decision that Spirit is wanting you to make. You may be like, I don't know about this, I don't know about that. You're at some type of crossroads. You're trying to figure out what is the next best step for you to make. Okay, some of you guys could be moving. Okay, but it's like, make your next move your best move. Yeah, you could be having like some very difficult decisions. Something could be weighing on your heart, like, like, God, I really just don't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna need you to really put it in my face, make it clear. Okay, and when you do that, when you tell Spirit and you have faith, like, Spirit, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna need you to make this thing clear for me. Spirit will show you the signs. You have to pay attention, okay? But don't avoid whatever this is. You can't avoid it. You can have an avoidant personality. Ooh, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to make some type of decision about your family, about your money, about your future, about your legacy here, okay? About wealth here is what I see, okay? You could, again, some type of decision about your family, about your money, okay? It's kind of like if you stay in this Two of Swords energy, I'm hearing, remember who you are. You've done this over and over again. So why are you scared now? Why are you scared in this lifetime type of energy? Remember who you are. Wake up, collective, is what I am hearing. Okay. I'm also getting here. It's like, if you don't make this decision, you're not gonna get to this 10 of Pentacles. So don't be afraid to take a step, okay? The signs are there, all right? It may not, when you ask for the signs, they may not always come when you desire for it to, because some things are not meant for you to know right now, but you will still, even if you're not getting the answers to the questions that you're asking right now, it may be 2 more months before you get that answer. Real talk, right? But you will continuously still be shown other signs to continuously lead you and guide you until you do receive that answer. So there's always answers, okay? And signs around you. Okay, yeah, Fool. Spirit is saying, don't be no fool. Spirit is saying, take this leap of faith, okay? There's this new beginning that's right in front of you as long as you make some type of decision. Yeah, it's like you're in this energy of like, man, the last time I made a decision, everything got screwed up. And Spirit is saying that was the last time though. And it really wasn't screwed up. Spirit is saying, it's kind of like you're on this defense. It was helping you, but it was so traumatic. And that's why you're in this energy here, this 9 of Wands energy. Okay. It's like this don't mean punk or nothing, right? You have a lot of courage to keep pushing through, but at the same time, you're tired, you're weary, you've been on this journey, this fight, and you just like, come on. So you're scared to make a decision because you don't want to make the wrong decision. But it's an important decision, and you will make the right decision. You can't make a wrong decision. Yeah, Tower moment. There was some type of tower moment that has happened for you, or there is some type of tower moment that is coming up for you. Look, no more sadness, no more depression, okay, is what I am picking up on, okay? Trust your instincts, trust your feelings, be a boss, okay? Let's get a few and see what actually comes out here, okay? We have the Chariot. I'm hearing people are watching you move on, or people are going to have to watch you move on. Whatever decision you're making, it's like you have to make the decision that's best for you. And people are just going to have to watch you move forward out of their life quickly. It's kind of like turning the other way. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting guided to have them like this. It's like, yeah, you're no longer waiting. You're like, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not waiting for this or that. You're taking action on whatever this is. You're not waiting until the new year to make resolutions. You're doing things now. You're not waiting till the new year to get to the gym or to get healthy or to start that business or to continue with that business or to get your life together. You're starting it now. You're creating the plans now. You're not waiting. It's like, you know what? It's mine. I know it's mine. And that's all she wrote. ASHE, period. Okay, but you guys couldn't see it, but this was coming out of my hand when I was trying to, put the cards down. There is some type of justice, okay, by you moving forward, by you walking away as well, okay, or I should just say by you moving forward. You may not necessarily be walking away from anything for some of you all, but you guys are moving forward, okay? and making a decision. Okay, so just because you're moving forward doesn't mean you necessarily have to walk away from something, right? You could have just been in a stagnant place. Well, that would mean you're walking away from stagnancy then, if we're going to be technical, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. But I feel like many of you guys may not have anybody you need to walk away from, or you may not have anything that you need to continue to work on. Of course, we're gonna all doing the work will be for everything. That's even when we transcend out of our bodies, right? But I feel like you're at a very, I'm hearing a peak, a mature point, okay, to where it's like you're at 100%, okay, enough to be able to move forward. And if anything does come up, it's just that maintenance work throughout the rest of your life. So there's no, negativity that you have to walk away from at this time, because you've already done that energetic clearing. You've already done the work. Again, you're coming out of hell. You've worked on yourself. You've worked on your chakras, or you're being guided to, if you need to know why you're still feeling some type of way. But I see that you've done a lot of research. Spirit is saying before you make this next move, because there's some type of movement. Chariot is very, very quick movement, and it's a major arcana, okay? Before you take these actions, Spirit is saying, hold up. I know. It's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to make some type of decisions. But you also have to research and pay attention and be very diligent, okay? Keep your head on a swivel. All right, to make sure that you are moving forward confidently. The answer is yes. We have 2 yeses here. 11, 2, and 7 could be significant. Okay, but yeah, it's like you've done your research, or you're being called to do some type of research before you move forward with this project, before you move forward with a person, before you move forward in your career, before you move forward with whatever this is for you. Okay, but I definitely see that there's a lot of new ideas that are here for you. There's a lot of people could be curious about you as well, and who you are and what you're doing, or something like that as well. I definitely see you have a lot of people watching you. I'm hearing gracefully. You're moving forward gracefully, or you're moving on gracefully, or whatever you're doing it very gracefully. Okay. Yeah, something about family here. Yeah, you could look both upside down, okay, or introverted, okay. So you could be an introvert, or maybe introvert extrovert, okay, depending on who you're around, right? But it's like there was definitely some type of family emotions that had you caught up, okay. So this could be ancestral or family traumas, or habits and addictions and so forth, emotions that you are holding on to, okay. Whatever this is, it's like if you were experiencing some type of delay, that's why. Okay, I'm not necessarily saying physical people could have been causing these delays. For some of y'all, it could be, but it's always us and us. It's always you and you. So we can't I don't like doing reads about other people, because it's always about you, right? So if there were people within your family or close friends or whatever this is with this 10 of Cups that were outside of you that you feel were, causing delays or arguing with you and being difficult and so forth, that could, 2 things could be true at once. That could very well be the case, but it was projection for you to learn how to deal with certain things, so you can move forward, so you can make the right decisions, so you can build your confidence, your esteem, so you can heal and remove the traumas of the family. You are the chosen one here to be able to do that. You have to be able to look at it from a different perspective. And I feel like that's what the delays was. It wasn't necessarily the people. They were only playing their role, no matter who it was. This could have been bosses, anybody, right? But I see heavy family energy. But I see all of that was done. It's like you could be the more Jubilee person, something about Jubilee, okay? It's also giving me Caribbean energy and all of that as well. But it's like there definitely could have been, you could be like definitely the more happy or jovial person, more energetic person in your family is what I see. Or people may say you do extra, or you doing too much, or you do more than what your family does. And not saying that it's all hate or anything like that, but they just know that you're the one that's catch. Like, girl, we already know Janet about to come up in here all dressed better than everybody else or whatever. You know, y'all may just be going to the coffee shop and here you are, you know, dressed like you from the 1940s or something. You get what I'm saying? You suited and booty. You in your Sunday's vest type of energy. And it's like, baby, we only going to the coffee shop. And you like, I know, darling, but you get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm also getting something about character, being in character, okay, is what I see. But yeah, you were trying to move forward, but there was a lot of delays. And I'm also getting that, I mean, people are, you know, sometimes people do things on purpose, but what they do on purpose is only a reflection of them. But the reason that you encountered them was so you could get some type of lesson out of it as well. And then also they are going to get some type of lesson from it as well, too, you know, and maybe not right away, but the way that you respond, it doesn't matter what they get. That's why revenge is not yours, right? It doesn't matter what happens to those people. Okay, but it's all about what you get from it and you being able to make that decision to say, nope, that's not it, you know. But my point of saying all of that, of saying there's cruel people, as you were trying to move forward, there were people that could have actually set traps for you, you know, purposefully trying to argue with you, purposefully at your job, whatever this is, in your own home, relationships, whatever. And they were watching they were watching you maneuver through the traps that they set for you purposefully. We're not talking about trauma that you had to deal with, this ancestral, like habits, addictions, or certain character traits within the family. It's like, okay, we gotta, like, my whole entire family does this. You know, we're all emotional. We gotta learn how to get emotional balance. I'm not talking about that type of stuff. I'm talking about people purposefully was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. And so they can fail. Or because, again, there's cruel people. Or people that just don't like you. Or people could have made it difficult for you. And they're watching. They saw you moving forward. But they saw, yeah, it didn't work. They saw you delayed. These people saw you delayed. And so I'm getting that a lot of people thought that whatever they were doing, it could have just been words that they were speaking over you. And if you weren't protecting yourself, or if you were naive enough to not think that, you know, it would actually do something, it did. You know, that's that fog that was over you type of energy. But I see that you were in this delay energy enough to where it's like you were able to really, what's the word I'm looking for? Ponder about this to really get yourself out of it. You were like, okay, wait, this ain't me. This ain't what, you get what I'm saying? So you were able to come out of whatever this is. Okay, let's see. Yeah. People are going to be very disappointed when they see that it didn't go through, and that they see that you're still moving forward is what I see. When they see that you're still, it's like this Chariot. Even though there's a delay, this Chariot can still push through all of this if it wanted to. It's kind of like this ship can still, you know, get through, or this Chariot can still get through, you know, just having to create another path. Yeah, you've worked really, really hard is what I see here. Yeah, you've put in work. You're putting in work. Spirit is telling you to get to work. Be diligent on your passions. Turn everything that there's no need to be angry, frustrated, nothing like that. No revenge. It's like you're in this very healed place to where all of your manifestations are able to come in. They're able to come through for you is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. What messages are here, Spirit? What messages are here for the collective? You guys, thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can definitely give this video a thumbs up and engage. You all can book your readings down below. It's a one-on-one call, okay? Or either a 15-minute audio reading, whatever comes out, okay? So yeah, you were in isolation. You were delayed. But delay does not mean denial. You are still receiving. It was all part of, you're so divinely protected that everything that you were going through, your delays, even your own mistakes, all of it is part of the plan. Don't get it twisted. Okay? You are highly, highly protected. You are highly watched over. It's orchestrated. Your steps are ordered. Period. The divine is ordering your steps. You are isolated so you could see all of this, so you could wake up. You are isolated and delayed so you could break those generational traumas and heal, and so forth, your own traumas, your own habits, your own addictions, and whatever else you had to go through. So you can learn how to get this money out here. So you can learn how to work for yourself. So you can learn how to speak up and stand up for yourself with this blue energy. This is your throat chakra. Okay? So whatever it is for you, so you can learn how to love yourself. So you can learn how to not allow the people that you're in a relationship with to treat you like trash, whether it's romantic or platonic. Y'all been in relationships with friends, and it's like, no, that's not really your friend. Unfortunately, for whatever reason today, I was thinking about a situation where it's like, I want to say it was in Miami, I want to say. But it was, they was hanging out with some girls. This was a while ago. I think maybe earlier this year. Y'all don't quote me on the time. Some of you guys may remember the story, but, they were all out having fun, and they got in the Uber. It was like a nice black Uber truck. Okay. Based upon the news and seeing what it was looking like, it was a nice, I want to say not Suburban, but Tahoe, something like that. Escalade, something like that, right? For their Uber. And, the girl shot the girl inside the car, and the girl died, right? And it was other people in the vehicle as well. They was having a girls' night out, or whatever they was doing. But it's like, shit, they was arguing and stuff beforehand. Shouldn't no arguments with none of your friends lead to somebody pulling out a gun? You get what I'm saying? And then want to take your life? There's people, and it's reminding me, I can't remember her name, but the other young lady from North Carolina, okay, where she went out of, I want to say it was to Mexico, and they beat her up and just all of that. It's like, the message is, some of y'all got some fake people around y'all, or either y'all have realized this and y'all have gotten those people from around y'all. And it's not just about them being fake friends as well. It's also about, if people have the tendency to go off and do just off the Richter, and you need to be around some different people, because you're supposed to be cool, calm, and collected, not around people who are not healing and not doing the work. Birds of a feather flock together. So who are you really around? This isolation was a part of your quest. It was a part of your journey. It was to help build your instincts, is what I am picking up on. Okay, so you can really, truly trust your intuition here. Well, the messages are here, and I'm going to close this out. Well, the messages are here. Expansion. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, they gossiping about, because you know your self-worth, baby. Service. It's time to be of service. This is giving me like, you have services to offer, you have products to offer, and they're perfect. You perfected your services. You perfected your products. I'm getting a liquid or a formula. So there's some type of formula you've been trying to perfect. Okay, I don't know if this is something you create homemade, or if you're in the lab, or whatever this is. Okay, but you've created some type of formula or liquid. Okay, and it's perfect. Or, even if the formula is giving me math and all of that too, you guys can be mathematicians or something, but it's giving me the formula of whatever you're doing. You got the right pattern. Okay, something about your hair pattern as well. This could be hair products. Maybe it's something like for your hair pattern. It's giving me Tracy Ellis Ross pattern. I think that's her brand. Okay, but yeah, you know your self-worth. I'm also hearing, whatever this is, you put your all into this product. You put your all into this business. People are going to be able to feel your self-worth, or the love that you put into it. This could be food or whatever this is. You've perfected something here. And now when it says to be of service, it's now time to allow other people to experience who you are through your products, through your services, through your business, through your essence, through who you are. I'm hearing portal. You are literally a walking portal. When people experience you, they automatically shift and jump timelines because they've come across your energy. So how blessed are they? Period. You're in the right place at the right time for certain people. Your energy that you give off is just very healing. It's kind of like a nice, cool breeze. You being in the presence of other people, even if you don't talk to them, even if you just walking by them on the street, it's like a nice, cool breeze. You help shift their energy, change the mood of the atmosphere. But getting into this really quick, it's like, yeah, your soulmate energy here, you're connecting with your soul tribe. The same people that may have similar stories to you, but instead of now trauma bonding, it's you guys are connecting. Instead of connecting with people while you're in the midst of healing, and you're bonding, you're trauma bonding, and you're in those karmic relationships, those karmic friendships, those karmic work relationships, those karmic whatever, romantic, whatever it is, right? Now you're in a place to where, yeah, y'all have similar backgrounds, but when you all meet, you all are fully healed. And you guys are here to help guide each other and to be the supports for one another. I'm hearing a group. So this could be a group that you're being invited into. It's like, it's already a group of friends. They already hang out. They do all these things, you know. It could be like a group of 10 or 20 of them is what I'm hearing. It's like, it's a lot of people that's just, you know, cool and whatever they got going on. They're successful, all of that. And you're coming into, you may meet one of the people and they like, oh yeah, you so cool. You gonna fit perfectly with everybody. So then they may invite you out, and then you meet everybody at, you know, the events and stuff they have. They may have, you know, parties at the house, or, you know, just for the group of people that they've cultivated, right? And it's like, these are your people, is what I'm picking up on, okay? A lot of people are also going to be, they're already talking because they watching and they talking, honey, about how you've expanded and pushed past all of these delays and obstacles, period. They talking because they see you. They can't help but to talk. You see so-and-so over there. You see the chosen one over there. You see the collective over there. Yeah, you heard they just bought that new house. Yeah, you see them driving that new whip. Yeah, you see that they used to be all strung out, or they used to be stripping, or they used to be, you know, not loving themselves, or, and ain't nothing wrong with stripping. I'm just, you know, calling out different things, right? Or they was dealing with all of these addictions, or they was allowing people to walk over them, whatever it is that you were experiencing. And they like, oh, but now how they got that? How they with this person? How they hanging with these people? How they know they worth now? How do they expand? Don't nobody from this family, you know, they've never been successful with this family, you know, with this 10 of cups in the reverse. The whole family seemed like they didn't have blockages, but who is this one coming up out the family? You know, it's like, they talking, they see you. People are also going to be talking about your soulmate, like your actual person that you're meant to be with. For those that are desiring to be in an actual relationship, an actual connection, there is a soulmate for everyone. You want to be with your soulmate, not your twin. That's a whole nother conversation, because people got it twisted, and I just be keeping my mouth shut and looking behind the camera like people don't be knowing what they talking about. But you don't want karmic relationships, and that twin energy is that energy that is reflecting back to you where you need to continuously grow. It's gonna always be those challenges, almost as if you're on this healing journey for your whole life, dealing with the karmic issues, and you guys are going to always trigger one another. So it's going to almost keep you in that energy, in that relationship. You're going to be tied to each other. Again, trauma bonding. You get what I'm saying? They're going to keep triggering those areas of you, versus you separating and you connecting with your soul mates, the people that you're meant to, you know, come across for your good. But I'm going to leave that there. Do with that what you will, right? But people are going to be wanting to know, like, how you get this? It's like you're in a whole nother timeline, and everybody, even though people can still see you because we're still all on earth, they see that you're not in the timelines that you were previously. They see that you have expanded. I'm also hearing spirit is expanding your territory. So enlarging your territory, enlarging the land that you're walking on, enlarging any and everything that you touch, the people that you are connected to. You're being connected with other people, your soulmate, your tribes, right? Your people, that their territories have been enlarged. So everyone can connect with everyone and be like, hey, okay, hey, we doing this over here. Y'all can take group trips, and everybody got it. They can book their trips right then and there. And it's not just about finances. It's about connections. It's about, you know, It's like, hey, I know somebody. It's like, oh, okay, how you jump to the front of the line? Because I know somebody. It's like, it's about having the resources and all of that. Your territory is being expanded. Some of you guys can actually be buying land as well, like literal physical land. But whatever you're doing, you're expanding. And that's all because you did the work. You stood here while you were in this hangman instead of just staying here like, well, I guess this is a timeline I'm going to be forever just being delayed. And I guess I just can't get what I want. No, you said F that. You did the actual work. You healed and you learned who you are. And your self-worth is bringing in this abundance, baby, because you trust in your instincts, period. You discovered who you really are. It was always a part of your destiny. ASHE, period. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all messages here. ASHE, thank y'all so much for your continued love and support. You all can engage with me, show your love, okay, if you got anything out of this message, by clicking the thumbs up button, okay, so this message can get out to more beautiful people, collective, just like you. You all can work with me by booking your one-on-one phone call with me, okay? It's a phone reading. Or either you all can book your 15-minute audio reading. It's whatever you need to hear. All right. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you added to the family. And I will see you all in the next one. I am Latrice. Peace.